it's me, and today is a Bake With Me video. The long-awaited, the heavily requested, the slightly being harassed about it video. The last time I was here, my microphone died spontaneously and ruined the entire thing. I feel a little bit of trauma from that. I just can't shake the feeling that something is gonna go dramatically wrong. And you know, that's not unreasonable considering how many things have gone dramatically wrong in these Bake With Me videos. Hello, I think my cake is falling apart. It's just always catastrophe, honestly. I don't know why you guys love them so much. Also, no, I'm not pregnant. Anytime I wear something that's not skin tight, people just start asking me if I'm pregnant. I'm not hiding anything. It's been a while since I filmed anywhere besides my art room. I feel like somebody just plucked me out of my coziness. And I'm here in this kitchen. This actually isn't even my kitchen that I use like on a daily basis. This is the kitchen at the studio. I don't even know what is in this drawer. A whisk?
A whisk is in this drawer.
So that's that. Is there caffeine in here?
I found this in the fridge.
Who left this here? Was it me? Is this mine? I found it and it is now mine. Do these things expire? Whoever died from an expired energy drink? Nobody that I know. If you're new to my channel at all, maybe you haven't even seen one of these videos. I think I was pregnant the last time I did one of these. Probably been like 2 years. Basically, because I create a lot of like food themed squishies, lots of desserts and cakes and cupcakes in my art, in these videos, I try to recreate them by baking them in real life. The thing is, I am not very good at baking. This isn't my thing.
I'm a child of baking.
This is not a tutorial. This is just me making a fool of myself for your entertainment. Period. Today's goal is to recreate this. His name is Choco Charlie. This is a squishy that I painted in one of my Speed Squishy Makeover videos. Since then, I've kind of brought him out of the cake via illustration. He is a bear obsessed with chocolate, and so it is chocolate on top of chocolate on top of chocolate. I feel like this is a really good one for Bake With Me. It is a 3-tier cake. We're doing something kind of big, but also it's small because it's literally small. I think that I can handle this, but I am still terrified because I don't know how to bake, and I know that I only have 1 day to film this. What if I ruin it? What if I can't finish it today? What's gonna happen? I do try to make these as exact as possible, so I want to make this cake as close to his actual size as possible. Cute. I have a mess of cake pans. I think this one is the closest to the top tier. And then for the bottom tier, I have one that's too small and one that's too big. I think I should have enough cake mix to make both of them and then just decide once they're baked. I'm getting ahead of myself. I don't even know why I'm showing you cake pans. Let's just get into the baking. Oh, I forgot my bowls. Big bowl today. Charlie, stay there and don't die. Wow. I am using a box cake. We all know cake from scratch is so much more impressive, and oh, anyone who's a real baker, cake from scratch. I've done it before. I am capable of that actually, but I'm not a real baker and I'm cool with this, okay? This saves me time. I want to put that time toward the decorating because what we really care about is what this looks like. I need to locate some scissors. Nope, no. Found these. Oh, and that smell.
It's delicious.
We need 1 cup of water. There's a sink here. Shaw. 3 eggs. Look at this cute little thing of eggs. Some people get very fussy with me about cracking eggs on the bowl. I try to please those people. I try to change my ways. I don't care anymore because it's not a big deal. Juicy. Last one, savor it. What? You can substitute applesauce for oil? How are those things like each other at all? Whatever. 1/2 cup of oil. Wonderful. The ease of a box cake. The cake batter is done. It's like magic. There's no sifting and there's no dry ingredient and wet ingredient. Oh, toss some crap in a bowl and cake. La-di-da, 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 di-da-di. Maybe that's why my stuff didn't turn out well in the past. Maybe I just wasn't singing to it enough. All right, look at this. We have cake. What now, what now, what now? Cake pan situation. I'm gonna just use all of these and then just decide once they're baked which one is the one. I forgot to bring parchment paper, but that's fine. I'll just use butter and flour. By the way, you may be wondering why I use this kitchen. One, because it allows me to set up here without invading my own kitchen. I have babies that need to eat breakfast and dinner. I don't want to have to work around cameras and stuff. Two, my kitchen at home is actually just really bad for filming. This kitchen just works a lot better for filming. It's just kind of inconvenient because nothing is here. Taking the butter. Oh, it's very cold. Can you use
Too much butter.
I always just assume, you know, the more the better. But like, what if you put too much? Pop in some flour in these. Time to pour this batter. I used every bit of it. Okay, not every bit. Come on. Yeah, there's some in there. Some of these still look a little underfilled. I don't know, maybe to my very untrained baker eye. They are gonna rise. I never know how much to fill anything. I know that I should have preheated the oven in the very beginning, but this oven is so loud, and so I've been waiting until the last minute. See how loud that is? It's annoying. So now we gotta wait for it to preheat. And hey, look at me. I teleported. I've got to show you the newest little cuties. It's Easter. Oh, I should have worn a more Easter colored shirt. Too late. Here they are. Pastel pickle with bunny ears. Derp in a bunny costume. Stop. Chicken for the first time in plush form. Yeah, shot of an Easter egg. Lemon, but she is actually in an Easter egg. A little poopy, but he's pastel. Kathy, also with pastel colors. You can find these mini plushies at Target. Also, just a quick reminder while I'm at it, the new large plushies are available in stores as well. Walmart and Target. I'm honestly obsessed with these plushies.
They're just amazing in every single freaking way.
And also, this is gonna be my last reminder that the chess set is still available on pre-order. This is not an in-store item. This is only on my website. I'll put the link in the description. The pre-order is closing in just a few days, so if you wanted to get one, now is your last chance. Let's get back to the kitchen. Flash forward, I've lived a whole lifetime. Not really, I've just been editing. I'm assuming it's gonna beep at me when it's preheated. It has yet to beep at me. You're weird. It doesn't tell you what temperature it's at, so I don't know how close it is. Maybe it already is. Maybe she's just not a good communicator. I don't get it. It's just
Heaving over there.
I'm kind of tempted to just put this cake in at this point. It's got to be close. Is it gonna beep? Is it gonna beep? Is it gonna beep? Are you going to beep? Are you gonna beep? Are you gonna beep? Are you gonna beep? I'm gonna just put them in there. I don't know what the temperature is in there, but you're going in. You're gonna be fine. I mean, it feels hot. Ooh, it takes like 30 minutes to make a 9-inch. I'm gonna check on them in 10 minutes. Oh, they're not done. They're definitely not done. Come back later. Nope. Two out of 4 done. Aha! That took forever. I think it was like 40 minutes. I just kept checking them. I know opening the door doesn't help. Finally, they're all finished. The oven is still very loudly doing its thing. It's annoying. Some of these are very hot still. Ow! Yeah, what do I do now? Oh my gosh, now the instructions have run out. I'm on my own. Now I just make Choco freaking Charlie. I need a plate. For the top tier, I actually wasn't planning on using cake.
Has Rice Krispies.
I was gonna make like Rice Krispie treats and then mold them into the shape of the head. I got this from Kids Baking Championship. This is how the kids are doing it. But now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I wanna make something completely extra. What if I just like use my extra cake and mix it with frosting to make like cake pop stuff? That might be faster. Let me pop these cakes out. This is the tiny one.
Please don't stick.
Okay, perfect. You cannot see that at all. This plate is not a good color. Do I have any other plates? Oh, let me use a cute color. This is gonna be the middle tier. I'm gonna take this one out too. Ah, no! There's a whole chunk that came off. Why? We have other options. This one is a little rough. Last option is the big boy. These are the options I have. Does that look like
Choco Charlie?
Check out this. I'm gonna go ahead and just trim off the top of this. This is gonna be the second tier. Proportionately, they are definitely different.
I'll survive.
They are a little bit warm still though, and I want them to be completely cooled before I frost them. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the freezer. While I'm waiting for the cakes to cool, oh, finally, the oven shut up. You hear that? Gorgeous. I officially hate you. I don't know why I'm lashing out at the oven. I just want to. Got cake in my teeth. I'm gonna attempt to do cake pop material. Once again, I'm getting this from baking shows that I've watched. Take a bowl. Pretty sure all you have to do is just throw in a bunch of cake scraps, mash them up with your hands, poop, take some frosting, regular chocolate frosting. That looks like a wet turd. Turd, anybody? Mix the frosting into the cake until it's like Play-Doh. This does not feel okay. Ew.
Oh, it's so sticky.
Yeah, okay. It's turning into something. Maybe this will work. Too big. It's getting better. It's fine. I have here my ball. I am gonna put this in the freezer as well. Into the freezer. The next thing I want to focus on is getting the colors for the frosting. So the frosting straight out of the can is about the right color for the middle tier. I am gonna make the bottom tier frosting though. A little bit of black food coloring. Mix those together. Ooh, it's going kind of
Green.
Oh no, that is not the color, Sweetums. I'm gonna add more. I don't think it really did anything. I found this. It says super black. This is just black. But this is super black. That's super black. There's so much dye in this. My teeth are gonna turn black. I think it needs orange. Orange? It just looks gross. I cannot get that dark chocolate color. This is hopeless. I'm just gonna add more black. Oh, wait. I think that'll actually work. It's close enough. I'm not gonna keep adding dye to it because I'm gonna throw up. We're done. That's done. Fondant time. A nice little silicone mat. Bucket of fondant. How much do I need? I don't know. That's a good question. This is for the top tier, which is also his head. I need to dye it the correct color. Need that in way too light. Boop. Still too light. You have to add a lot. Still way too light. Ew, oh my gosh. It's not the exact same color, but I think that's close enough. Choco Charlie has a few more details. He has his dapper little strawberry bow ties, and of course his facial features. So I have to mix up the fondant for all of that. I'm gonna make the red first. Mix that up. We got red. The green is quite a bluish green, so I'm gonna add a touch of teal to it. Hopefully this ends up the right color. Perfect. Last, the two different browns, a medium brown and a dark brown. There it is.
Oh, I'm getting shiny. My back is hurting.
Let's get the cakes out. Ooh. Time to frost. Here's the bottom tier. I'm gonna go ahead and frost this with the dark frosting. There we go. That's something, okay. I am gonna just clean up this plate. Nothing wrong with that. Next, I'm gonna frost the middle tier. Straight out of the can frosting. Stay with me, little guy. Not perfect, but it's frosted. Now, the head. Even though I'm covering this with fondant, I believe the right thing to do here is to frost it and then cover it with fondant so that the fondant has something to stick to. Am I right? Go ahead and frost this head. I would think something like that would do it. Take my chocolate fondant, roll it out, then take this. Oh, I'm so scared. It's okay, it's cake. Drape it, then just kind of form it around. Then you just kind of take a knife and trim the excess. There we go. Okay, not bad. His head is cute.
It's fine.
Last time I made details with fondant, I went way too big on everything and it just looked terrible. Sorry, catty cake. Stick on that ear. Okay. Oh. It didn't fall on the floor. What are you talking about? I have some of this like drippy nonsense. My experience with drips is not good. So I'm gonna fake it. It's not gonna look real, but I feel like it'll just turn out a little bit better than actually trying to drip crap. It's not terrible. Choco Charlie has some very prominent red blush. I have this strawberry powder. I don't know how a real baker would apply blush onto the
Head of a bear.
Pretend this is Choco Charlie's cheek. I'll take a little bit of the powder. It doesn't show up as well as I was hoping. What if you mix it with water? Does that work? It kind of just looks like blood. I wasn't really going for blood. Do we do wet, bloody cheeks or no cheeks? Wet blood, no cheeks. What if I put some of this white food coloring in it? Now I'm just experimenting. This is kind of like paint. This is gonna be a mess. I'm dyeing food coloring. Kind of looks like paint. You know what? That's actually not bad though. It kind of works. I'm gonna try. This is for you, Charlie. Oh yeah, I think it worked. Eye number 1, eye number 2. No, yikes! It's getting uglier. He's looking a little gooey. I have some of the white food coloring and I'm gonna add some of the brown. That is an awful sound. That's about the right color. I'm gonna try to paint with it. You know, I probably should have waited to do this until I put it on top of the cake because I have to move this on top of the cake. Finish the head. It looks okay. I just can't help but compare what I can create with paint versus what I can do with fondant and food coloring. The last thing I have to do is just assemble everything. Here they are. I just have to put this on this. Okay, center, center. Not too bad. I just have to put the head on. Come here, buddy.
You're mushy.
Why does the head look wonkier when it's on top of the cake? He's on there. There is like a dripping area coming down from his head. Why did I do that? Curse me. Cut some simple little drips. Scooch a little, buddy. Don't mind me. Let's get these freaking bow ties on him. There's one. Stick it on. Here's the other one. It's so ugly. Are we still going? Time for the little strawberry leaves. Never forget those. Of course not. 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 Beep. Everything that I make with fondant looks big and clunky. I'm not made for this. Finally, I'm just gonna add the strawberry dots with a toothpick and some black food coloring. Here it is. I recreated my Choco Charlie squishy in real life. Can you tell which one is baked and which one is a squishy? I'll bet it's really confusing because they look so similar. For a little bit there, I was actually really hopeful and I didn't want to say anything. I thought that this was gonna be my best bake project. And then I just started putting more and more things on and then it just got worse and worse. It's right there on par with most of the other things that I've baked that aren't that great. Does it look like Choco Charlie? Sure, just like the frumpier, nastier version. It definitely has I'm 5 years old and I made this out of Play-Doh vibes. I don't know what my deal is with fondant. It's so hard to get crisp details with that stuff. It's goo. It is goo. Part of me dies to have spent all day making something that looks like this, but you know, if I'm ever gonna become a pro baker, I just gotta put the work in. Gotta keep practicing. Gotta put the time in. Why am I trying to be a pro baker? Am I?
No, I'm not.
I'm just trying to encourage myself. You know, I'm being real hard on him. From a distance though, it's not too bad. It smells good. What if I made this for you?
Would you be happy?
So ugly! I do need to taste it. Excuse me, sweetie, can I just get in here? Yeah, tastes like box cake and canned frosting. Should we taste his head? Tastes like a cake pop. Kinda good. Well, that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye!